Good morning. It's time for our daily dose of good news. It is January 26th, and we're going to read from Psalm 46 in the NIV version because that's my favorite version for this psalm. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at break of day. Nations are in uproar, kingdoms fall. God lifts his voice, the earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see the works of the Lord, the desolations he has brought on the earth. God makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Here ends the reading. And I will admit, Psalm 46 seems quite appropriate these days and these months, as we might definitely feel like the earth is trembling and the mountains are quaking and falling into the sea. Our world around us can be a continually changing, moving in a scary sort of way that causes us to feel panic and alarm and to need our God now more than ever. So you may remember a sermon Pastor Steve gave a while ago where he quoted the end of this psalm. And basically he did a devotion or a reflection on the line about be still and know that I am God. And he repeated that verse, dropping off a word each time. And so what started as be still and know that I am God became be still and know that I am. Be still and know. Be still and eventually be. And he did that slowly and with breaths in and out. And it was a lovely moment, I think, for many of us in the congregation. And I wanted to encourage you to do a devotion or reflection on this psalm in a different way today. And that is to substitute your specific name and your specific experiences in for this psalm. Because I realize that while we love you dearly at Holy Trinity, we're not seeing you every week in person worship, and that there are times that there may be a lot on your plate that we don't even know about. And so we don't want to assume that all's fine just because we haven't heard anything. So you may have a lot on your plate today, or you may have had things evolve even since last night, or tomorrow may end up being an intense day for you. So I encourage you to look at this Psalm 46 and put your name specifically in it. And wherever it says we, say me, say I, but make it specific to your life and your situation. So, as an example, to read it out loud to yourself in a quiet place where you have some privacy. But instead of reading, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Read that as, God is my refuge and strength, an ever-present help with, and then list specifically, what is troubling you right now? What is difficult or hard or needs God's care or assistance? Maybe you don't know what to do with it or how to handle it, but list those things specifically. And continuing on, therefore I will not fear, though, and then list what's happening. Though this is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening. Okay? And then picking up with verse 4, to look at that as, instead of there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. What that's talking about is the Spirit of God being in Jerusalem. And I'd like you to reflect on that in the ways of, the Holy Spirit is in me, and you can name yourself, and God dwells within me. And so I will not fall. God will help me at the break of day. And even while these things are happening and are in uproar, and you can again list them specifically, God lifts his voice and everything is calmed and soothed and melted and extinguished in terms of whatever strife there may be. And then continuing on with verse 8 about come and see the works of the Lord. And remind yourself, what has God done in your life that has been helpful or inspiring or you see progress in? So think about, God has destroyed the things that were previously causing fear or chaos or whatever. What has God removed, or what has God destroyed so that that part of your life is no longer the difficulty that it once was, maybe a few days ago, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, a few years ago. So give God credit for removing the difficult or destroying what used to be detrimental for you. And ending again with, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations and exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with me. The God of Jacob is my fortress. And maybe you, like me, want to be in your own little fortress. Today I'm in a hanging basket chair, which hangs from the ceiling in my bedroom. And I like it because it feels like a little nest, a little egg, a little safe spot to cozy up in. And because it's from my 14-year-old daughter, she's added a little bling to it. So a little bright lights to remind me that God's going to brighten all of our days with warmth and love. And we just need to look for it. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.